The 2025 Honda Gold Wing GCT is here, and if you've been following the legacy of this legendary touring machine, you know just how important every new iteration is. Honda never rushes changes with the Gold Wing, and when they do, it's always something special. Today we're going to take a very close look at the 2025 Gold Wing GCT, breaking down the design from every angle, exploring what's new with the engine and performance, talking about the riding experience, and finally going into pricing and value. If you've been wondering whether the 2025 model is worth the upgrade, or if it's the right touring bike for you, you're in the right place. Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, and let's dive straight in. When you first approach the new Gold Wing GCT from the front, you immediately see Honda's continued commitment to blending luxury with sharp modern styling. The front fascia looks like something between a sport touring bike and a luxury grand tourer. The LED headlights have been refined yet again, offering an even crisper beam pattern for night rides. They're housed inside a streamlined fairing that feels narrower than older generations, giving the bike a more aggressive stance while still channeling airflow efficiently. The windshield is electronically adjustable as always, but this year Honda has improved the aerodynamics, which means riders will notice less turbulence and smoother airflow at highway speeds. The mirrors are integrated seamlessly into the fairing, with turn indicators that look almost like they're sculpted into the bodywork rather than added on later. The front wheel sits under a sharp, minimalist fender that still provides excellent spray protection, and the front suspension setup is designed not only for comfort but also for precise handling, something Honda has been refining for years. Move along to the side, and this is where the sheer presence of the Gold Wing really comes alive. At first glance, it looks long, low, and perfectly balanced for cross-country journeys. The sculpted side panels flow seamlessly into the saddlebags, giving a continuous look that hides the sheer volume of storage space on board. Honda has kept the bike's proportions refined, even though this is one of the most feature-packed tourers on the planet. The 2025 model continues with the signature flat profile of the boxer-style engine protruding slightly, and you'll notice chrome accents in key areas, reminding you that this is not just about performance, it's about luxury. The rider and passenger seats are plush, with improved cushioning compared to the last model year. Honda says they've updated the foam density to strike the perfect balance between long-haul support and immediate comfort, which touring riders will appreciate on those multi-day journeys. The passenger backrest is tall and supportive, designed to rival the comfort of a small lounge chair. Floorboards are wide, well-placed, and complemented by adjustable pegs, ensuring that no matter your size or riding style, you can find your sweet spot. The side profile also reveals the massive 7-inch TFT display in the cockpit, flanked by tactile controls that feel intuitive without being overwhelming. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration remain standard, but the 2025 software update brings in faster navigation, improved Bluetooth pairing, and even an updated audio system for the onboard speakers. Looking from the rear, the Gold Wing GCT strikes a balance between elegance and presence. The taillights span wide across the back, giving the bike a modern automotive-like signature at night. The integrated panniers are sculpted beautifully, not boxy, with enough volume to swallow helmets, gear, and everything you'd need for long trips. Honda has refined the opening mechanism, making them easier to access even when you're wearing gloves. The trunk is spacious as ever, with enough room for 2 full-face helmets plus extras, and the new hinges allow for smoother closing without the hard slam. The exhaust outlets are large, positioned low, and finished in a brushed metal look that emphasizes the bike's touring luxury. When you see the Gold Wing from behind on the road, there's no mistaking it has an imposing width and presence, but Honda's sculpting keeps it elegant, never clunky. Now, at the heart of the Gold Wing GCT is what truly makes this bike stand apart: the engine. For 2025, Honda continues with the horizontally opposed 6-cylinder, a 1.833cc masterpiece that has been fine-tuned for even smoother operation. It delivers power with an elegance few touring bikes can match. Output remains strong at around 124 horsepower, but the real magic lies in the torque: 125 pounds-to-feet delivered low in the rev range. That means roll-on acceleration, even when fully loaded with luggage and a passenger, feels effortless. Honda has optimized fuel mapping for 2025, and the engine now runs cleaner and more efficiently, which means slightly improved fuel economy compared to the previous model year. The dual-clutch transmission, the GCT's namesake, is one of the standout features here. Riders get lightning-fast, seamless shifts whether in automatic or manual paddle shift mode. Honda has refined the programming, making downshift smoother and smarter, especially when you're heading downhill or decelerating quickly into a corner. The GCT gearbox remains a true game-changer for touring, removing fatigue from long rides without sacrificing control or connection to the road. Performance on the Gold Wing GCT is all about balance. This isn't a sport bike, but it handles like one, far lighter than its size suggests. The low center of gravity, thanks to the flat six-engine design, makes it incredibly stable at low speeds, perfect for city riding or maneuvering through parking lots. At highway speeds, the Gold Wing feels planted, with suspension soaking up bumps like you're gliding over the road. Honda's double wishbone front suspension, carried forward from previous years, continues to impress with its ability to reduce dive under braking and maintain a steady feel through curves. Braking is handled by powerful dual front discs and a single rear disc, all connected to a linked braking system with ABS. The bike feels predictable, strong, and confidence-inspiring when you need to shed speed quickly. On twisty back roads, the Gold Wing surprises riders with how agile it feels, carving lines with precision despite weighing north of 800 pounds. Riding modes are available at the flick of a switch: Tour, Sport, Econ, and Rain. Each one adjusts throttle response, power delivery, and traction control to suit conditions. In Sport mode, the Gold Wing feels lively, responsive, and even playful, while in Tour it smooths out into a refined long-distance cruiser. Econ helps maximize efficiency on extended journeys, and Rain mode keeps everything safe and manageable when conditions get slippery. The audio system is another treat, with clear, powerful speakers that remain audible even at highway speeds. Paired with the bike's active noise management, it creates a cockpit experience that feels premium, almost car-like. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Honda Gold Wing GCT starts around the mid-$27,000 range, with variations depending on color schemes and accessory packages. For what you're getting: an advanced 6-cylinder engine, state-of-the-art transmission, luxury seating, integrated navigation, premium audio, massive luggage space, and an unmistakable touring pedigree. It represents solid value in the premium touring market. Honda also offers extended warranties and accessory bundles, so you can customize the bike further to suit your touring lifestyle. As we wrap up, the 2025 Honda Gold Wing GCT continues to cement its place as one of the finest touring motorcycles on the planet. It's a perfect fusion of comfort, performance, and luxury, designed not just for riders but for those who live to travel on two wheels. Honda has once again refined, not reinvented, a formula that works. If you want a bike that can cross continents in comfort, handle twisty roads with grace, and still make a statement everywhere you park it, the Gold Wing GCT should be at the very top of your list. Thanks for joining us here on Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2025 Honda Gold Wing GCT,